Hey team, this is Ripper here. Hope you guys are doing great. And this is just a quick tactics review gameplay of the Halland. Build is on the screen, focused on torpedoes, because the Halland has got some great torpedoes. It's a great gun and torpedo boat. And from this commander build, you can see I built it for super speedy, fast-firing torpedoes. So, my views on the Halland, again, forgive me, if you liked the videos, please help us support the channel. Like, subscribe, and share the videos. Hit the bell if you want to be notified of upcoming videos. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers, our first one ever, and we could use your help, and we really appreciate it for those that have supported us. So again, just going over the Halland again. We're really talking about a great all-around. I think this is the greatest jack of all trades. I used to think it was the gearing, but because the gearing doesn't have heels and the AA is decent, not as decent as the Halland, I think the Halland really supports everything that you could ever want. I mean, it is really one of the greatest gunboat, torpedo boat, anti-aircraft boat, DDs out there right now. It can hold its own and more. So we start to go into B, support the Smalland. My favorite of all time is the Smalland, but I know it's not available anymore. The Halland is another more fast-firing torpedo boat with better AA, a little bit better AA than Smalland, but again, Smalland and Halland together are a deadly combination. We send preemptive torps out, and Smalland we're supporting him. He's backing up, trying to get position. And we're just going to hold our own at B. If there's another carrier, and this is a video really about going against the FDR. One of my favorite carriers. I know a lot of people don't like CVs. I like the FDR. It's just a really cool, overpowered thing that just drops American torpedoes and everything. It is a great American close air support kind of CV, but that's me. We open up on the Udaloy, and we're trying to get rid of the DDs as fast as possible, and we're getting some hits there, damaging the engine, starting a fire, and I mean, it doesn't matter how far you are, just start shooting. And especially he's going behind the mountain, we'll go drop off detection. We have the advantage, and we're going to just basically keep him at bay. And again, going back to the idea the Halland has the best A, this video is really designed to show you off the amount of planes you can shoot down, especially against the FDR. I think this is one of two boats out there that can hold its own on the FDR. And really, we're going to go toe-to-toe with it, and eventually, spoiler alert, at the end. So right now, we're going to see if we can get some positioning. I noticed, again, this is some of the things I think about, is I look at the mini-map, and I'm outnumbered, so it's a bad idea to stay here by myself. I want to really stick with my team because I know we're greater in numbers. And now here's the shot I want to focus on right here. I think this is the most overpowered thing I've ever seen. Turn on my defensive fire and look at the FDR. He is literally over on the mountain, comes down, and this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Please share this and show how ridiculous this is. The FDR can do this. He is slowed down, turns a 180 degrees, comes back around to take the Petro, who has no way of getting out of this, drops 8 torpedoes that just obliterate my teammate right there. That was the coolest maneuver I've ever seen. Hats off to you, Sturmgrunder. I mean, hats off to you, my gosh. That was the coolest thing. I need to try that in the FDR, but man, gosh, that is an overpowered move I've ever seen in my life. That's why I think everybody hates the FDR right now. But that was a cool move. I'm glad I got it on tape. Power to you. Hopefully we show that off and show it off to others, and man, I'll try to do it myself. Smalland, they have a Smalland. He opens up on me, and I stop right in my tracks because he can outgun me, and obviously he only has one gun in the rear facing me, but he starts maneuvering, reset his capture, and I start opening fire and spot him and keep him lit so that my other teammates can fire on him. I hope the other team will fire on him. And we're just hoping to get rid of Smalland. We can get rid of the Smalland. That is a major tactical advantage because we have a Smalland and a Halland going against him. And one less Smalland is better for all of us right now. So let's see if we can get him. But I think I have a Smalland backing us up right now. The idea is to keep the Smalland spotted as best we can. And boom, Thunderer, another overpowered ship, wipes him off the face of the earth. And now we have an advantage. One less DD compared to us. We're going to go ahead and try to take a cap. And this Puerto Rico, poor Puerto Rico, another great cruiser, I think. Super cruiser style, but I'm just going to send some torpedoes his way and hopefully get him out of our cap zone and not in our radar. Now, FDR is coming back for some more action, and watch the AA just continuously pummel the FDR the best I can. I check my AA, make sure it's still up and running, only 91%, not a big deal, but hey, look, we'll try to get him. I think he tried to focus on me all day because he knows that I got some strong A. And then him getting me out of the game, boom, oh my goodness, look at that. We got a fire, he broke a lot of our modules, and my goodness, he is a threat to us, but he's trying to get rid of us majorly in a big way because obviously we have one of the strongest A's in the game. Udaloy gets taken out by the Smolens, thank you for that. And now we've got A cap and B cap, and our goal is to swing in from the west here and flank them and really take out their team on the west flank because they got nothing over here. Their Shimakaze's way off the distance, not really being much of a threat to us, maybe keeping the midway at bay. But boom, we nail a Puerto Rico hit, one flooding, and I hope he floods out, but you know what? Look how fast our torpedoes reload. I focused on torpedo reload because this is the bread and butter of the Halland. It reloads in almost a minute. It's a question required. A minute and 6 seconds, rather, reload. We fire one on the target and one ahead of it, just in case he speeds up or turns in or turns away. And hopefully that'll get him right there. And the range on these torpedoes is 15 kilometers, going at a max speed of about 92 to 93 knots. That is incredibly fast torpedoes. And I mean, it's hard to dodge going that fast. I mean, it's almost ridiculous. And the detection range is about a 1 point something-ish, so they got about an, 10, 12 second reaction time, I would say. But man, the way that these things are going fast, I really doubt they have that much time. And you'll notice, look how far these torpedoes are reaching. We get radar by the Stalingrad, not worried. We check the radar map, he's not within our line of sight, but look at this. Look at those torpedoes. I believe we're gonna at least nail a couple. He only has 6,000 health. These things will knock him out of the game. And just, I know I wasn't looking at it, but watch the screen. Wait for it. Wait for it. Kablowie. Whammy, kablammy, kablowie. We take out the Puerto Rico. One hit, seal the deal with that. And now it's time to work our way towards B and C. Stalingrad is lit up right now by the Smolen, and he is almost dead. I know he's got a shot. Thunderer, great shot on that one. Smart and Smack Daddy just smacked the crap out of Stalingrad, and now we are working our way. We are at the advantage now, 4-3. We're going to start working our way in. And again, the Halland also has decent guns. I mean, it is literally the small and Halland guns. However, the reloads on it, I can't build without enough commander points. I only can get the reload down to 2 seconds. I've got a 21-point commander build, and coming soon, and eventually we'll get the Halland to do the full gunboat build the best I can. Not full, but I would get basically AFTs to get the gun reload down to 1.9, which is fast enough, but it also improves the AA, and so it makes this ship even deadlier. So we're going to go in, and we're going to try to take on the Shimakaze, because I know I can outgun the Shimakaze any day, especially with a small and help of me. No big deal. And there he is. Here's our chance to shine. I swing the guns in front, and we start aiming at the main body here, near the waterline. And just look, the Shimakaze just is no way. He is way too focused. Smolen's hammering him down. We're just going to keep firing. 2 European DDs going against the German Navy or Japanese Navy. Last shot, boom! Sweet spot to get the second kill of the day for Shimakaze down. He launched some torpedoes where we basically turn away, and don't forget, guys, you can slow down to let the torpedoes go by you rather than being held hostage by their trajectory right now. So I like to slow down, let them go past me as soon as possible so I can get out of the way and start turning and heading towards the FDR. That's my next target right now, because he is wrecking havoc on the rest of our ship. We don't need that. So we're going to open fire, and watch it. The rocket planes on the FDR, amazing. I mean, for him to hit a DD is incredible, because look at the lead time you got to have. Boom! Oh my goodness, knocked 3 modules out. I mean, that was good aiming on his part. Kudos to him. But I've played the FDR. Firing rockets is really challenging, because you got to lead so much time, because it does take a pretty second for those rockets to get there. But launching, torpedoes back at the Thunderer here, just hopefully we can nail a lucky one. And again, look at those fast those torpedoes. They are laser beam, leaving the Halland. Again, my kudos to the Halland. Is an amazing all-around ship. It can hold its own against carriers. It can gunboat DDs. It can launch torpedoes at everything. Fast right now. The torpedoes don't hit as strong as a Shimakaze per se, but they do some damage at about a minute reload. So just constant barrage of machine gun of torpedoes will win the deal. So here's our chance right here, ladies and gentlemen. Main event right here. FDR versus Halland. Who's going to come out on this? We have health, half health. He's got full health. Let's see who comes out on top. We got 1 defensive A. I'm going to save that more for the torpedo rocket or torpedo planes or whatever if we're about to die, and use them as best we can. But we're going to get inside our AA bubble and put it right over the FDR and make it a no-fly zone. So as soon as anybody takes off, we hammer them pretty good. So Thunderer is going to be taken care of by the Yugamo. and another Thunder, so I'm not too worried. Thunderbird, pretty overpowered ship, I believe. I think they're trying to get rid of it or nerf it or something. I think they nerfed the gun range on it on the last update, but I don't play the Thunder anymore. I think it's, like I said, all it does is just spam HE. That's your opinion, my opinion. I like playing gunboats. I like DDs. I like carriers. I like other things that, you know, have a lot of action rather than sitting in the back spamming, which is a play style. Not a big deal. People do it. But I like going in and knifing. You know, going in knife fight, close quarter combat with the DDS. That's what's really where the fun action is. FDR comes within our range again, open fire and a priority selector it. And you notice just that the guns alone without defensive AA really puts a beating on planes. So, I mean, the FDR is obviously thinking twice about attacking it. It's going for the Yugamo. We start shredding planes. We're up to 18 planes right now. And we got another AA expert. That's pretty, once you get 20 planes shot down, you get AA expert, pretty incredible. It just speeds up the effectiveness of your guns. And it's gonna help us out when we come with face-to-face with the FDRs. Durham Gunner, you had a great torpedo hit earlier. Now it's our time to duke it out. Yugamo takes out the Thunder. Now it's just one-on-one via the FDR here, and we start opening it up, save the defensive fire, and once we go in, we're going to just start gunboating. Once our torpedoes come on relay, we're also going to torp them. We're going to use everything at our disposal to take out the FDR. Boom. My gosh, this guy is really good at dropping bombs. He keeps taking out all our modules, making it a really hard time to gunboat or do anything here and maneuver. But here we are. So we're going to just aim at the waterline, maybe just lower half of the ship because it's fully armored. It's like a midway deck, basically. And you got to really aim low. Oh, man, another module destroyed. We turn our defensive AA fire. We're going to see how many planes we can shoot down. 21, 26, 27. Just keeping it on fire, keeping the barrage. He is desperately trying to fire and just get us out of the game right here. Here's another good rocket shot. Launch torpedoes, slow down, see if we throw off the rockets. Oh, my goodness. The amount of rockets this thing, that could have had us right there had we not turned. And we are just going to continue this with our last ounce of breath, our last stand here. We have to literally do everything we can in our power to knock this thing out. Torpedoes go out, guns go out. We got the reload down to 1.4 seconds now with AR kicking in. And lost another gun. Oh my goodness. I mean, this FDR is packing a punch right now, keeping on hitting it. We're going to hit every single thing we have at our disposal here. Keeping the fire up, keeping the A gunners all manning stations. Boom, missed that one. That could have killed us in a big way. Just keep firing. We set 2 fires on him. Aim at the lower half of this FDR, and we're gonna try to get him. And boom, whammy kablammy, we knock him out. Third kill of the day to seal the deal. Looks like Halland wins the match. So hope you guys liked the video. Like it, share, subscribe. It would totally help us get to 100 subscribers. We appreciate the support, and look at that, those stats right there. Oh man, a lot of XP with all the flags going on, 1 million credits, and we are top of the team. Hope you're doing well, hope you're being safe. We'll talk to you soon, guys. Cheers.